money stay high. Go to YouTube for story time with Ray Vibe. We say he's a great guy. Have a lot of fun telling you his life and blaze live. Stay high. I dare you tonight.
Welcome to Story Time with Ray, fan fiction edition. This story is called When Two Tennessee's Goats Meet. And today's stars are going to be Ryan Upchurch and Elvis Presley. What if they would have met at some point? Well, there's a story out there. It's not a known story. Not everybody knows about this story. Only the real ones know about this story. And the story goes like this. What had happened was Ryan Upchurch was performing in Tennessee in one of the biggest venues back in 1986. One of the biggest venues. It was called the Tennessee Rocker Bowl. It was shaped like a bowl. A lot of people said inside of it, you were standing in the center. That's your stage. He was coming off stage. He had a crazy performance. But with all the noise and the millions and billions of people just supporting him and screaming and the lights, he needed a little alone time when he got off stage. He was about done with all the bullshit. He's like, I need a little bit of me time. So Ryan Upchurch goes backstage. He's going to take a shower. It's getting all the sweat off. Putting his regular clothes. Puts his hoodie up. Walking outside the venue to go to his tour bus. Tells the driver, you guys find a park to stay, man. I'm going to go ahead and see this bar that somebody was telling me about in the back. Everybody was like, all right, man, you need us to come? You want to come? Yeah, let's all roll. Let's go. He's like, no, I ain't got time for none of that. You guys are loud. Every time we drive by a red light and there's a bunch of girls in the car, you guys want to start screaming out HB and all this other crazy shit. I need time for just me, for just Ryan. They were like, all right, man, we're going to let you slide. Go, man. Slide on out, brother. We'll be here when you get here. Upchurch was like, I appreciate you. Goes on and gets inside the truck. He got a little bike in the back of the tour bus. He takes the bike out because Upchurch is about healthy at that point. In '86, it was about health. They were pushing a lot of apples, a lot of bananas and shit. a lot of people really enjoyed this type of stuff. So he was ahead in the bike. He just handed the bike. Just got to the bar. So that one of the handlers inside the venue, one of the people that work in the back told him, hey, the bar is gonna be this little hole in the wall, little diner type bar. They sell alcohol, you get some food, really relaxed time, not very busy, but very calm. So Upchurch's mind is like, that's it, that's where he wants to be. He wants to be inside one of the booths, getting some good home cooked meal. Get a couple of shots, drink a beer or two. Why not? He had an amazing performance. There was 220 mil in attendance. 220 million in attendance, bro. There's so many people went. The tickets were only $5 a ticket. He still made money. He paid everything off and he still had a lot of money. He was good. He just wanted to just celebrate by himself. So this sounded like paradise to Upchurch. This sounded like where he wanted to be. He gets there. There's one car in the parking lot. And it was kind of parked kind of crooked. You could tell this guy has been drinking. He walks into the bar. On the right side, there's tables and booths where you can eat. And then on the left side, you're going to have nothing but like the actual alcoholic beverage, bar, baseball game, all that stuff. Pool table in the back with a dodgy little light. Upchurch walks in. He sees one solid dude sitting in the booth with his head inside of his arm, laying on the counter. Upchurch looks at this gentleman. He's like, "I'm gonna leave that man alone." Upchurch is not about to start no shit with some guy over there, but like, he wanted to ask a question. There was nobody else around, so he had to bother him. Taps the man's shoulder. Upchurch, oh, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I see that you're going through some stuff right now. I just want to know if there is a waitress or a waiter in this establishment where I can get a meal to fill my belly and some drink to quench my thirst. Guy keeps on mumbling. You sound like a little Yachty. Comes out, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go sit in the booth. You have yourself a great day." Upchurch wants to sit down, takes his can of dip, puts it on top of the counter, takes his cell phone, shuts the cell phone off completely. Cell phone's off. Puts him to the side, he's chilling. Finally, somebody walks in from the back. Has an apron, a little waitress hat thing they used to wear. She is like, "How you doing, honey? What can I get you started with?" He's like, "Well, what kind of food you got? You got a menu or something that I can look over? Because I'm really hungry. It smells delicious, whatever it is." Gives him a menu. He looks it over. The peanut butter and banana fried sandwich. That's crazy. You guys got Elvis Presley's favorite sandwich. She's like, "Well, back in the day, Elvis Presley used to come here a lot. Elvis Presley, this was his main dining source, was right here. He used to eat here all the time. It was wonderful. So we made a specific menu item representing the respect and the love we had for Elvis." Just like, "I like that. That's why I'll never leave Tennessee. That's why I'll never leave this place, because you people are beautiful and amazing." And she's like, "I appreciate you, honey." He looks it over. He's like, "Let me get one of the king's favorites." Goes ahead, puts in the order. She's like, "We'll get it to you in about 15 minutes. You want something to drink? Sweet tea." You know it's gotta be sweet tea, my nigga. It gotta be sweet tea. Throw some sweet tea on that bad boy. I'll get you your sweet tea in a minute, baby. All right, go. She goes, gets him the sweet tea, brings him a straw. "I'll see you in a bit." Walks off. It's a lot of like jazzy, booty music in the background. The place looked very deserted, but lived in, if that makes any sense. That man in the counter, he just starts like really, it starts bugging Upchurch because of Upchurch's heart. He understands people go through some shit, and he just wants to be there to make people happy, that's all. And the waitress comes back. He's like, "Excuse me, man. That gentleman." She's like, "Mm-hmm. How long has he been there? It doesn't seem like he's moving at all. There's trash and French fries and sweat dripped all over the floor in his area, in just his area. Has he been here for days?" She's like, "Honey, he's been here for years. When the new owner bought the place, this guy came with the price." Comes out. "Well, you know what? I want to help him out. Can you go get him whatever he wants to eat and get him something to drink? It's on me." She's like, are you sure, honey? He's like, I am absolutely positive, and whatever else he needs, you just let me know and I'll take care of it. She was like, I'll let the gentleman know. She walks. Goes to the man at the counter and they're whispering to each other. You could barely hear what he's saying, and you could kind of get out some of the things that she's saying, but you could barely hear the conversation. Upchurch is like, in the process of them going there back and forth, they bring his food in, goes in there, starts going ham on that sandwich. He's eating, he's drinking a milkshake. It was called the Rocka Rocka Burnin' Love milkshake. It's half gin, half Bacardi 151, some condensation milk, 2 shots of Jaeger. You could do it with 1, but try it with 2 and then see what happens. And then more condensation milk, some vanilla ice cream, some chocolate ice cream. Yeah, blend that motherfucker till it's frosty. Whipped cream and a cherry. That was his drink that Elvis drank back in the day, because he didn't play. Not even on a Tuesday. So he's like, I want whatever the king ate and drank, I want. He's going in, he's enjoying his meal, having a great time. They got some nice, beautiful blues and jazz playing in the background. And he's like, man, you could tell he was talking to the waitress. He's like, man, you could tell that the king's vibe is still in the building. She's like, we try to keep his spirit alive, in a sense. We enjoy having the ambiance of if Elvis Presley was still here with us. Yeah, it's stuck in the middle of nowhere, and we can't get a lot of publication for people to enjoy this experience. But you know what? The ones that come always enjoy it, and that's what matters. Upchurch is like, I feel you. And then he caressed. I don't know why he did it, but he caressed. I don't know why he did it, but he caressed her face when she said that. And he's like, more than welcome, and he caressed it. Upchurch is crazy, bro. Anyway. All of a sudden, as Upchurch is about to go pay the bill, and he was going to leave a very nice tip for the lady, the man in the stool stands up. It's like a cloud is following him. Can't really see what's going on. He's got a long beard, long hair, gray and black. I call it salt and pepper. I know about this story. I'm going to give you a little tidbit about the story. I know about this story because I was in the back of the restaurant trying to, I was trying, it was rough times. It was back in the 80s. So, crack cocaine got to me. So I was trying to do something strange for a piece of change. I feel guilty for it. I do. So Upchurch is not only nervous, but there's a little bit of excitement in him. A little bit. Guy starts getting closer. Lady's eyes are wide open. Like that. She can't believe her eyes. She's been working here for 25 years. She has never seen this man move from that stool. They mop around this motherfucker. They do. It's sad, but it's the dead honest truth. So she's shocked. She starts calling her mama, mama. Remember old man Critter? That's what they used to call him, man. He didn't even give it their name. He was there when they bought the place. Yeah, I remember him, honey. He just stood up. Oh, praise Jesus. He gets to Upchurch's table. His foot is literally lined up to Upchurch's foot, so their toes are touching. And the man looks down, and it's still with this dark silhouette around him. You could barely tell any facial features and nothing. Very dark aura around him. A voice just comes out and says, I've been sitting in that stool for 25 years. Not once has anybody offered to be a meal, talk to me from when they walked in, like if I was a human being, offered to help me out in any way that I needed. And he said, thank you for bringing my trust back in humanity. Upchurch looks up. And he's like, is it really you? And he says, dang right, baby. It's Elvis Presley. Everybody goes nuts. The waitress trips over a mop bucket. Everybody starts going crazy. The cook, Enrique, he's in the back. Enrique's losing his mind. He's calling everybody in Mexico, telling him, yup, you better come over here until Trump gets here. I'm just saying that's what he said, man. That's what he said. Come now before it's free. Before you got to pay for that motherfucker. Come now. It's free. Let's go. Elvis is here. The restaurant starts going nuts. Word gets out. From all the phone calls that are being made, word gets out. Everybody comes over to this place. Elvis Presley, Upchurch in the same building? What's going on? I thought Elvis is dead. I thought Upchurch is only 37 years old in 2024. I don't know what's going on. I don't. Everybody wants to see this for their own eyes. So there's a newspaper called the Tennessee Chronicles. It's everything about anything that you need to know. And then it comes out, fresh news, bling, 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 bling. Newspaper boys start going crazy. They start making real good money to get this story out. Everybody gets the message. Upchurch Elvis. Break Your Heart Restaurant. Tennessee. You see trucks. You see cars. You see bicycles. You see jet skis. You see private planes. You see helicopters. You see people walking. Everybody's trying to get to this place. The biggest event in Tennessee since forever. There's nothing ever this big that happened in Tennessee. I don't understand how you guys didn't see this in your textbooks. It's the problem with the government and the schools, man. You're not putting right shit into history. You got to know about these things. The biggest event ever in the world. Everybody is in the front. The windows are swelling in. About to bust of all the people trying to get in. The door is locked in this place. They had to. It was pandemonium outside. Upchurch is like, King, what do we do? I was like, let's go to the roof. Want to go to the roof for some reason? Like, I am not gonna swan dive from the roof. I don't have that technology in my body, in my biology. I can't do those type of flips no more, bro. I was present like, we ain't going to flip. Follow me over here. And goes like that. They get on the roof. Upchurch sees a lot of wiring going around, like centering, like circling the whole entire edge of the roof. Whole bunch of cable switches, triggers, valves, shocks, hydraulics. So he's like, what's going on here? He's like, I was waiting for the moment that somebody came in that I could actually say has a heart. And you are that person. I know the guy that works in the venue that you just performed, and I kind of told him to go ahead and tell you to come over here just because I wanted this experience. Upchurch is like, well, King, I appreciate everything you're doing, but what would he do on the roof? Well, I need to get out of here. My bus is waiting on me. They're all there. That they're probably worried I haven't been there in hours, man. What are we gonna do? He's like, the only thing we can do, baby. Rock and roll. Soon as he said that, stage started rising. Started making a platform. Platform had screens on every section of it. So when they're surrounding the restaurant, you could see the little TVs and the LCD TVs that they got showing everything that's going on the roof. Then two holes open up from the attic of this restaurant. And mind you, it was a very small restaurant. One story, about 500 square feet. But we found all this shit in there, brother. That's a fact. Came out. Two holes opened up. Foop. And two mics raised from the ground. And then two guitars came down from the rafters. I was like, are you ready, kid? Upchurch is like, I'm nervous. He's like, understand something, kid. I've seen what you did, Upchurch. I've seen what you do. You are the GOAT of Tennessee. And I appreciate you keeping the music alive, baby. Upchurch gets the guitar. Elvis grabs his guitar, but he's still like all bummy and everything. And then Elvis said, I forgot one thing. He spun and he shaved, clean shave. He's got his jet black push back hair. He's got the black leather jacket, black leather pants, his guitar, and it's time to rock out. And Elvis and Upchurch performed Blue Suede Shoes in front of 27 million people around this restaurant. There you have the Story Time with Ray Fan Fiction Edition. I love you guys. Please put the next story you guys want me to do down below. The one with the most likes gets it. I love all of you. Have a great, great night. Peace.
Get money, stay high. Go to YouTube for Story Time with Ray. We say he's a great guy.